Onel, thanks for joining me. It's always a pleasure to do these interviews with the players, but for me in particular, winger to winger, it's nice to get someone who kind of played in a similar position to me and get your thoughts on this season, progressions of Norwich City in the future really. But first and foremost, congratulations on the new contract. I can tell by the smile on your face, you've been probably concerned about this over a little period of time, but it's finally come, well deserved.
Yeah, of course. Thank you very much for that. I'm really happy. I had it in the last few weeks all the time in my head and in my thoughts. But at the end, today is the day where I get the new contract, and to be honest, I appreciate that. I'm thankful. I'm grateful. I'm buzzing, I'm buzzing.
Well, it's part and parcel of being a footballer, isn't it? Waiting to that time for when you do sign contracts, you come to the end of another one. And there's been lots of change at Norwich, lots of things will be happening in the summer. So I guess for a lot of the players, it's been a bit kind of playing on your mind a little bit as to whether that contract was going to come. But you've certainly earned it since David's come in, and you've done so well in your performances. I don't think anybody would argue that you deserve that new contract.
Yeah, obviously the first thing is I think there's a lot of players that are always in such situations where you just always don't know what will happen, in summer. But for me and my way, I just always try to give my best. I work on myself, I work hard, and I'm very thankful and grateful that David and Stuart have a thought about that, saw it, and gave me a new chance, to play for my club that I love. And I'm thankful for that.
Well, that's the nice thing to hear, is this my club. It has become your club, isn't it? You get connected to clubs over the years. So why is Norwich your club? You consider it your club now?
Because, the thing is, when I just think about when I came to the UK, to Norwich City, my times in football, I had a time in football where I was thinking, it's done. I would never, think about or dream about to play in a Premier League or in a Championship or come into a new country. And I was thinking, really, it's done. And then with Norwich, Stuart gave me a new chance in my life. My agent as well, he was involved in that. And because he's the one that on that time just believed in myself. There was no one else that believed in myself. And then they gave me that opportunity. And for me, all what happened in the last 5 years, they're just the greatest 5 years that I ever had in football. And obviously, with such a nice welcome in that city, the people, the fans, the club, the teammates that I got, there's nothing else that in my career I could say it's better, because it's just, I love it, and I never had such a good time.
Yeah, and we're only a stone's throw from Argos down here as well, because that was kind of a thing that became synonymous with you, wasn't it? When you came here, you like your fascination with Argos and the surrounding city. But it's a beautiful place to be, isn't it? It's a lovely city. I'm part of that as well. I'm from the West Country originally, moved up here and stayed here ever since. And you do build that affiliation. You're with a Norwich girl as well, so your future wants to be here.
Yeah, 100%. To Argos, I always say it's always a thing, because when I came and all the things being new, when you walk in a new country and you see new things that you never saw before. And it was, for me, the first experience at Argos was just excited, and I was excited to get a lot of stuff. It's just amazing. And obviously also the city and my fiance, I can thank her as well, because she helped me a lot. You know how it is when you're always with football, Saturdays away, and I got a little daughter, she looks after her. And I'm very thankful that I got that support as well, And obviously Norwich, it's just amazing.
What was it instantly about the city that kind of made you fall in love with it? Obviously, playing at Carrow Road and playing in the Premier League gives you that first kind of taste for it, but there's got to be something about the actual place that makes you love it so much.
Yeah, but basically the people are very kind and nice. And I remember, I always say it, I remember that scene when I went to the Morrisons, and there was a older lady, and she said to me how was your day today, when I was shopping. And it's just a happy place, a place for people that they're not miserable. I feel like everywhere I go, there are people that are just happy and kind. And I grew up where I didn't have that. I grew up in an environment where people wasn't like that, and that's what the most I like, when you come where and people respect you and give you that respect and be nice to you. obviously you always find people there sometimes miserable, but doesn't mean that you have to be miserable, you know. But it's just, that's the most important thing that I liked, and also the area. Like, I remember when I walked the first time through the city, and I just got a breakfasty. I was thinking, like, since when people, because in Germany or in Cuba, since when people drink a breakfasty with milk, like stuff like that. And now Sunday dinner, I love Sunday dinner. I could eat Sunday dinner every day because it's just amazing. And all the things, it just changed my life.
Yeah, and playing here at Carrow Road, I mean, the fans are very responsive to you. You know, as you said, people love you, but that's because you put in the effort for the football club. So that's important for you to give back, isn't it? Because you have come from a place where things have been very difficult in terms of Cuba and your upbringing. So does that make you extra driven to produce and do well for those people that are supporting you?
Yeah, 100%. Because I feel like, you know, I saw different things in life. I came from a different background, and I still, when I travel to the national team to play with Cuba.
You pay for yourself as well to go, don't you? That's, you know, people probably don't understand that sometimes. That's how much you kind of want to give back to your, you know, your past.
Yeah, I want that because I feel like because I was the first Cuban player that played Premier League, but there's a lot of more of us. We got a lot of talent players and things like that. I just do it because I wanted to show the world that, look, there are much more guys, talented guys, that want to have the same chance. And when I travel, I was back there. Like, these guys, they just get maybe a plate of rice and food, that's it, you know? They don't have a lot. And if you see that, the difference, like, it's just you know, you come to a place like this, and you have to be, like, very, very thankful for that opportunity, because it's something special, and I appreciate that. That's why I try to give everything as far as I can for the club, because I'm very thankful.
So when is the Onel statue going up in Cuba? Is anyone going to be at some point? You must be treated there as a god, though, when you go back. I mean, you know, you do so much for your country.
To be honest, yeah, it's...
Not that that's the reason you do it, but cool.
No, like, I do it because obviously I want that players like that one day in the future, we got like a few more players playing maybe at Carrow Road or somewhere else. But yeah, they respect me, they love me, and they know me like Onel Hernández, because like there's not a lot of football players that made it out there. But yeah, I don't think there will be one day a statue of me. I hope so, who knows, but yeah, I don't think so.
But in terms of the future, right here, right now for Norwich City, you've signed that contract, 2-year contract with a 3rd-year extension potentially as well. Yeah. I mean, how does that feel? And you've seen the ups and downs of Norwich City already, from playing for this club, from playing in the Premier League and dropping to the Championship. You've seen it all, you know, as us fans have seen over the years. So you must be delighted to give another few years to this football club.
100%. And you know, like, the main thing for me is like, I got now again a new purpose. You know, I got a new purpose. I want to see the club in the Premier League. I know it's just difficult, you know, sometimes. But for me, when I came to the UK, I had my one dream. I wanted to go to the Premier League, and I was so focused and did everything for that, and it happened, you know. And for me again now, with that new deal that I got, I would say, like, I just want to see that club in the Premier League, and I will do everything as possible for myself and take my teammates as well to make it happen again.
Well, I think everybody would agree, if there's one person that deserved a new contract and actually will give 100% every single game it is you. So congratulations and good luck for the next few years.
Thank you very much. It's good. That was good.